Let us ask a fundamental question. How many of us are truly living to our fullest potential? I speak of a life where each morning is fueled not by caffeine alone, but by an unshakable drive to improve, to excel, and to genuinely thrive. If this is the life you seek, then allow me to share 9 powerful Stoic principles. Not mere ideas, but practical tools designed to sharpen your mind and enrich your spirit. Each one will guide you to focus your attention, act with purpose, and discover the truth of who you are. If you desire a morning routine that will anchor your focus and elevate your daily existence, then join me as we explore these timeless principles, more relevant than ever in our modern world. Every morning, upon waking, remind yourself, I am capable. This is more than an affirmation. It is a declaration of your inherent strength. It is not born of arrogance, but of a deep, quiet grounding in the knowledge that you possess the power to face whatever the day may hold. It is the act of planting your feet firmly on the earth, anchored in the belief that you are equipped for the challenges and opportunities ahead. This reminder reinforces that you hold the skills, the wisdom, and the resilience to succeed. In a world that often highlights our deficiencies, it is vital to reaffirm your own value. When doubt whispers, and it will, let this simple, potent truth be the beacon that guides you back to your core of strength. Each time you assert, I am capable, you are not just speaking to yourself, you are challenging any narrative that has ever suggested otherwise. This is the art of knowing your worth without the need for external validation, of understanding that while the world may be unpredictable, your belief in yourself must remain a constant, steady flame. This confidence radiates outward, influencing how others perceive you and creating a powerful cycle of self-belief and respect. How often do we bind ourselves with the phrase, I can't? Let us rewrite that narrative. You can. You possess the profound ability to shape your reality. The ancient Stoics understood that our perception does not just color our reality, it creates it. The lens through which we view our circumstances, the story we tell ourselves about our own limits, shapes the entire trajectory of our lives. By embracing the mindset that I shape my reality, you claim ownership of your journey. You recognize that every decision, every reaction, and every thought is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. This is not about denying hardship. It is about acknowledging challenges and realizing you have the power to navigate them, to mold them, even to use them as stepping stones towards something greater. This principle frees you from passively waiting for the right moment or the right permission. Why wait for a perfect opportunity when you can create one? Every day is ripe with the potential to take control and steer your life in the direction you choose. Imagine beginning each day with the conviction that you hold the reins. When you live with this belief, you become more decisive, more willing to take calculated risks, and more resilient in the face of setbacks, for you know that every step, every action, is you, sculpting the grand masterpiece of your life. It is so easy to become entangled in the regrets of yesterday or the anxieties of tomorrow. But there is another way to begin your day, a way that sets a tone of clarity and purpose. Each morning, remind yourself, my path is clear. This is not a denial of obstacles. Life is full of them. Instead, it is a powerful shift in perspective. It is the choice to see these obstacles not as barriers, but as integral parts of your journey, not as stumbling blocks, but as stepping stones. This mantra attunes your mind to focus on solutions and progress. It does not magically remove the challenges, but it empowers you to navigate them with grace and efficiency. Each challenge becomes a lesson in disguise, and with every lesson, you gather the wisdom that illuminates your path, even in the darkest of times. The aim is not to stride forward blindly, but to move with a clear vision of your destination. This clarity arises from a deep understanding of your goals and an acceptance of the journey required to reach them. And as you affirm that your path is clear, you also give yourself permission to shed the unnecessary baggage of past failures and fears, allowing you to move forward with a lighter, more agile spirit. In the pursuit of personal excellence, remember that progress is a daily commitment. The statement, "I grow stronger daily," serves as a profound reminder that our journey is a continual process of evolution. Greatness is not achieved overnight. It is cultivated day by day. Acknowledge your growth, cherish your journey, and understand that every challenge faced and every error made is an opportunity to learn and fortify your character. This philosophy recognizes that growth is not always a straight line. Some days feel like great leaps forward. Others may feel like a retreat. But even these days are vital, rich with lessons that strengthen your resolve. When you see your journey through this lens, each obstacle becomes a test of your character and a chance to enhance your capabilities. Embrace this process by celebrating your progress, no matter how small it may seem, refining a skill, overcoming a fear, or handling a stressful moment with newfound grace. Recognizing these small victories reinforces your path of improvement. It also fosters a spirit of self-compassion, freeing you from harsh self-judgment and allowing you to grow at your own pace, with patience and with purpose. I commit to excellence. This is not just a phrase. It is a personal declaration that sets the tone for every aspect of your life. This commitment resonates with the Stoic ideal that our virtue is defined by our effort, not by our words. When you reaffirm this each morning, you align your daily actions with your highest values. The beauty of this principle lies in its focus. Excellence is not about outperforming others or achieving an impossible standard of perfection. It is about embracing the daily effort required to surpass your own previous limits. It is about finding purpose in the persistence and discipline that shape not just your work, but your character. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our efforts, our integrity, our responses. By committing to excellence, you embody the virtues of wisdom, courage, and moderation. This commitment becomes an internal standard, pushing you to strive with consistency and cultivating a deep-rooted sense of resilience and achievement. True success, then, is not measured in accolades, but in the person you become through the process. Each day of striving makes you stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the world, molding you into a leader through integrity and dedication. Excuses are the adversaries of progress. To declare, "Excuses do not define me," is to take a powerful stance. Excuses are more than simple justifications. They are the intricate stories we weave to shield ourselves from the discomfort of accountability. In embracing them, we surrender our power to change, to influence, and to grow. The Stoic path demands that we focus on what is squarely within our control, our actions and our responses. When faced with a setback, we have a choice: craft an excuse or confront the situation with responsibility. Excuses offer a temporary escape, but they keep us tethered to the same place, caught in a loop of regret. Taking responsibility, however, empowers us to learn and move forward. To reject excuses is to question the knee-jerk narratives of "it's too hard" or "I'm not good enough." It requires honest self-assessment and a commitment to push through discomfort. Every time you sidestep an excuse, you build resilience and reinforce an identity based on capability, not limitation. This is a declaration of independence from self-imposed barriers, an affirmation that you are defined by your efforts and your achievements, no matter how small they may seem at first. I am designed for greatness. Let that truth settle within you. It is not a line meant to inflate the ego, but a profound recognition of your place in the world. You are not meant to simply blend in with the masses. You are here with a unique set of talents, an inherent potential that is yours alone, designed not for mere existence, but for remarkable achievement and meaningful contribution. Remind yourself of this each morning. You have a responsibility to recognize, develop, and share the gifts that only you can offer. This belief shifts your perspective from "I have to" into "I get to." It transforms each day into a new opportunity to step closer to your highest self. This conviction serves as a driving force, pushing you through times of doubt and lifting you higher in moments of success. When you truly believe in your potential, your choices begin to reflect your aspirations. Sharing your gifts is not just about personal fulfillment, it is about making a difference, whether in your career, your community, or your relationships. Every interaction becomes a chance to contribute something of value, uplifting those around you simply by bringing your best self to the world. In a world overflowing with opinions, it is easy to be swayed by the noise of others. Embrace this principle as your anchor. External opinions do not sway me. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining an inner citadel, an unshakable core of personal integrity that external judgments cannot penetrate. Too often, we allow the perceptions of others to shape our actions, our self-esteem, and our destiny. But their opinions do not define your reality. Only you hold that power. Each time you affirm this, you reclaim your autonomy. You commit to your own path, recognizing the value of your own convictions over the clamor of the crowd. This is not about disregarding all feedback, but about discerning which voices contribute to your growth and which merely detract from it. Building your inner citadel requires fortifying yourself with wisdom and resilience, so that when you encounter criticism or praise, you can accept it gracefully without it destabilizing your sense of self. Let your actions reflect your true character, not a version molded by external expectations. When you live authentically, you become a beacon, inspiring others to find their own truth and stand firm against the overwhelming tide of judgment. Finally, Stoicism teaches us the profound value of anchoring ourselves in the here and now. "I embrace the present moment" is a powerful affirmation that carries the essence of a life lived fully and mindfully. By adopting this mindset, you choose to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. This is not about ignoring history or neglecting to plan. It is about focusing your energy where life actually happens, in the now. Dwelling on what has been or what might be robs the current moment of its vitality. Each time you remind yourself to embrace the present, you consciously decide not to let the shadows of yesterday or the echoes of tomorrow distract you from the vibrancy of today. This practice cultivates a resilient and grounded mind. You learn to appreciate each moment for what it is, learning from the past without being chained to it, and planning for the future without being consumed by it. Living in the present enhances your ability to respond to life's challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. You become more attuned to the world, making wiser decisions, forging deeper connections, and discovering the simple, profound joy of being truly alive. Thank you for joining me on the Stoic Journal. Remember, the power to live an enriching life lies in embracing each moment as it comes. Practice these principles daily and watch as your world becomes more vivid and meaningful. If you found these insights helpful, I encourage you to explore one of the suggested videos on your screen to continue your journey in mastering the art of living well. Thank you for being a part of this community. Always remember, every new day is an opportunity to live with depth and wisdom. Until the next time.